Good morning, everybody. This is gonna be another vlog, can't talk. It's like 9 in the morning, 8:30, 9, something like that. I'm normally still in bed. I don't know, I go in cycles. Like, I'll get really good at getting up early, and then I'll start sleeping in. And I need to start getting up early, because I hate when I wake up at like 9:30 or 10, and I'm like, the day is half over, because Mike goes to bed like at 9, so I normally go to bed about 9:10. So makes for short days when you sleep late and then you go to bed early. Yeah. So today's just gonna be a vlog. I've got a couple of inserts from other little fake clippets that I filmed recently. So I don't know how exciting this is gonna be. Molly and I are about to go on a garage sale meet. I'm gonna buy some bras because one girl is selling 5 brand new pairs of bras, which I know her, and I think she's silly for selling all these bras because she just had a baby. But she's like, I just bought these bras and they don't fit me anymore, or they don't fit, so 15 for all 5 of them. And they're in my size, so I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go buy those because my bras are falling apart and I need some new ones. Which again, I think she's silly for selling them all because she just had her baby like maybe a month ago. So I think that within a couple of months, she'll probably be back down to her regular size. I mean, I've never had a baby, but isn't that how that kind of works? And then the other girl is somebody else that I know as well, and she's selling 2 bras for 5, and she said they're brand new. So I'm buying 7 pairs of bras for 20 bucks, all supposedly brand new. So not a bad deal in my opinion, seeing as I'm down to like 2 regular bras and then like 3 push-up bras. And since we moved, like half the time I can't locate all of my bras, so I just like wear a tank top that's got like a built-in bra thing. So yeah, probably a little TMI there, but oh, so we're getting ready to go do that. Molly's doing her business, so we're sitting out here. I need to put away my potting soil. Been out here forever. But my garage sale meets, it's like one's at 9:30 and then the next one is at 11. So Molly and I are gonna go over to the walking park since it's in that area and walk the mile, maybe do 2, I don't know, we'll see how long it takes us to get around. When it's just me by myself, I can normally do the mile in about 30 minutes walking, but last time Molly and I went, it took us a little over an hour, like an hour and 15 minutes to do it, just because I think it was her first or second time going, and there was just so much to smell and people to meet and other dogs to meet, and there was a crazy lady who wanted to tell me how I shouldn't walk my dog the whole mile. Yeah, so and then we moved, so it's been like a month or so since we've been there. So even though she's more leash trained, she does better at like following me, I'm betting that it's still going to take us close to an hour to get around it, just because we haven't been there in so long. She's going to have so much that she wants to stop and smell and stuff. But we'll go ahead and head on out. You know you're from Indiana when you drive down your back alley and find corn stalks. And that's not the only one. There's a couple more up here at the end of the road. These guys aren't as big. See those? Corn. In the back alley, in the middle of the city, we got corn growing. Unintentional corn in the alley. So we're a little bit early for the meet. Probably got like an extra 15 minutes to go or so. Yeah, so we're just waiting. And Molly is on one today. Like, she is all over the car. Like, normally I just drive with her on my lap because she'll just like lay there and sleep pretty much, or she'll like look out the window a little bit. But today she is like all over the place and making it really hard to drive. So safety first, kids. Don't drive with your dog on your lap at home. Yeah. Fun fact, our washer went out last night. Fantastic. You'll see a clip, I don't know where I'm going to insert it, but it was like this, probably around here somewhere, but this carpet cleaner that I found. And it said, I don't know, you'll see it when I insert the clip. But it was the same time that I found that our washer went out. So now we have to go look into buying a new washer and dryer, which really sucks. So, and it sucks about our dryer, because the dryer works. It works fine. But if you've seen some of my other clips, you know that we have an electric dryer, and the house is set up for a gas dryer. and we were just gonna have somebody come out and rewire everything, which was gonna be a total pain in the butt. But that's what we were gonna do. We thought it might be a little bit cheaper, but we're thinking, since we have to go buy a new washer anyways, maybe we might as well just buy a dryer that works with the house. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll insert the clip of the cleaning solution here, and then I'll show you the bras. Not sure which video this is gonna end up in. I think I'm gonna have like a really choppy vlog coming up here soon, but I just went down to the basement to start a little laundry, and I noticed this rug and upholstery cleaner. Am I reading this right? Does that say retards? That just makes me question how old that is. Like, I don't think you can put that on stuff anymore. It's weird. My husband's walking. So we just got to the park, and pleasant surprise, she was selling 3 bras for $5. So I'm not upset about that at all. But I didn't notice she had 3 when she listed them. But I'm gonna go more in depth with these. I'm gonna do it like a big thrifting haul, because I've been buying a lot of clothes and just stuff lately, like thrifting it. Like none from a particular store, just all these like garage sale mates and stuff. But there's a pretty little purple one. And these are like kind of thin. They're not like super padded. There's no like push-up on them, which is fine. I like wearing these kind for working out, which I'm down to 2, and they're both like falling apart. They're like, well, 2 of the ones I mentioned earlier. This one's got a little bit more padding to it, and this one's really cute, polka dots. And then I love this pink one, and it's got a little bit of padding as well. So I'm betting that she bought these. Can I help you, dude? It's like guys like walking by and like staring at me. No, there's an old lady coming to her car. But I'm betting she bought these 2 as like a set. So we're gonna go ahead and get going. So we just finished walking the mile, and I'm very proud of Molly. She did a fantastic job. We got here around 9:30 or so, because the girl for the meet, I got there at 9:15, and she came shortly after I did. So I think we got here probably around 9:30ish, maybe a little bit before, not by much. And it is now 9:58, so it took us a little under 45 minutes. Am I saying that right? A little under half an hour to do the full 1.5 miles. We did the extra just because our next meet's not until 11, so that means we've got like an hour to kill. I don't know what we're gonna do between now and then, but I'm very proud of Molly. She did really well keeping up with me. Granted, I didn't walk as fast as I normally would like to, just because, you know, she's a little dog, and she gets scared of a lot of things very easily. I don't understand why she's so skittish. It's just her nature, I suppose. Like, if I'm holding her and she's secure with me holding her, she's fine with everything. But if I'm not holding her and she's like by herself, like we walked through the wooded part, and towards the very end of the wooded part, we came through like this area that had some dragonflies flying around. Not a whole lot of them. There's like maybe, I don't know, 3 to 5 flying, and then there's like 2 I seen on the ground. And every dragonfly she's seen fly by her, she's like, what is this? What is that? It's gonna kill me. Like dodging every freaking dragonfly that flew above her head. Which she's never seen a dragonfly before, so it's totally understandable. But she's like quadruple their size. I mean, she's not bigger than most things, but dragonflies, she is bigger than dragonflies. So we did pretty good with that. I don't know if disappointed is the right word or not, but so like last year, well, pretty much any year prior to, maybe I'm just here too late in the day, but I would come here early, starting around springtime through summer and fall, because I'm from the south side of town. Now we live on the north end, so I don't come out here as much, but from the south side of town up until last year, well, up through last spring, I would come every morning around 7:30 or 8 to walk JJ, and like there'd be a lot of older people out here, and everybody would say, oh, good morning, and it was just a great way to start the day. Everybody's telling each other good morning and smiles. Now I'm out here, you know, 9:30 in the morning, and there's a lot more people my generation, and like nobody really said good morning except the older people, which they would just kind of smile at me, expecting me not to say anything, and then I say good morning, and then they'd beam brighter and be like, oh, good morning. And then there's some people like, oh, your dog's so cute. But most of the people that were my age were like, didn't want any social interaction. So that was kind of sad. in a way, just because I've always liked coming here in the morning and just, you know, it's a good way to start the day. And maybe it's just because I'm so late coming in the day. I don't know. I'm really sweaty. It's gonna be a hot one, guys. it's gonna be hot out today. So yeah. And then there was like this one girl who was close to my age with her mom, and they had their dog off the leash. And when I seen them coming our way, I snagged Molly up and held her, and they both give me a really dirty look. And it's like, look, lady, there are leash laws for a reason. When your dog is out in public, I don't care how well behaved they are, your dog is supposed to be on a leash. Sorry. Because, like, I don't know their dog. I don't know what their dog's going to try to do. I mentioned a crazy lady being here the last time Molly and I were here that told me about how I shouldn't walk my dog a whole mile. Well, her dog was off the leash. And her dog came right up to my dog and was sniffing my dog and all this other stuff. And of course, she was nutso. She was just ranting about how the dog shouldn't be walked a mile because she's so young. At that time, she was 4 months. She's 5 months now, so she was 4 months at the time, and she shouldn't be walked a mile because it's bad for her development. And then she ranted about children shouldn't be playing sports because it's bad for them, and she's a crazy old lady. But I don't know your dog. I don't need your dog to come up and sniff my dog's butt. Our dogs don't need to be friends. We don't need that. I'm sorry. If I want my dog to be bros with your dog, we'll talk about it. I don't need your dog to just come up and sniff my dog's butt, or vice versa, because I don't know what your dog has, if your dog's had shots, if your dog is friendly with smaller dogs or other dogs in general. I don't know what your dog's gonna do. Maybe your dog is a psycho humper and is just gonna try to hump her. Like, she hasn't been spayed yet. Granted, I don't think she can get pregnant right now because she hasn't had her cycle. Like, she hasn't had one yet. And she'll be 6 months next month, so we really need to be getting her spayed soon. But regardless, just on the off chance that she can get pregnant, I don't know if she can or not, I don't think she can, but just on the off chance that she can, what if your dog is like a serial humper and just wants to come hump her? And you knock my dog up. I mean, pretty freaking pissed off at you if that happens. So, the people that gave me a snotty look today, like, sorry, put your dog on a damn leash, because your dog ain't supposed to be running around out here off a leash. You're in public. And I know what it is to have a good dog that will do well on a leash, because that was JJ. I mean, off a leash. Because JJ was like that. She was fantastic off of a leash. I have no doubts in my mind I could have taken her into any public setting off of a leash, and she would have stayed by my side and would have been fantastic. That being said, I didn't. I let her off the leash in the yard at the trailer. We didn't have a fence. And I would just let her go outside and do her business, and she wouldn't be on a leash. But that was at home with neighbors that I knew, who I knew their animals. Out in public, you don't know other people's pets, what they're gonna do, what's gonna happen. And just on the off chance, like, dogs are really good at sensing other people's, like, emotions. They're really good reading off your emotions and your feelings and stuff like that. And sometimes people are scared of dogs, and dogs can sense that, and they may react differently than they normally do. Or what if you're just a bad person? I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that bad people shouldn't get bit by a dog, because I know, like, people that murder people or, like, rape children or whatever, like, yeah, I think they're well deserving of a good dog bite or more. But that being said, I don't want my dog being the one doing it, because then you're liable for what your dog just did. So there's my little rant on that. That being said, totally jealous of their Brussels Griffon. I want a Brussels Griffon in the worst way. Short story, I emailed a Brussels Griffon breeder that lived up in Illinois before we got Molly, probably about 2 weeks before we got Molly, and never heard back from them. Found Molly, went to pick her up, got in the driveway to leave, and I get an email from the Brussels Griffon breeder telling me that they just had a litter and they'll be ready in 4 weeks. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? So, but maybe someday we will get a Brussels Griffon. They're neat looking dogs. They kind of look like Chewbacca. Seriously. So, and I showed Mike a picture of a Brussels Griffon, and he was down after he's seen them look like Chewbacca's. He was like, yeah, we need one. But we need to get Molly to the vet. That's the other reason I don't want her around other dogs right now, is that she hasn't been fully vetted. She's had her first and second puppy shots. She needs her third set of puppy shots. She needs her distemperament, her her rabies. She needs her heartworms. She needs all that good stuff. So I don't want her coming in contact with other people's dogs, because, again, I don't know if their dogs have been fully vetted or not. So they can give me dirty looks all they want to, but I did it in good reason, and they can suck it. That's kind of what that comes down to. So I guess we need to mosey on over to the next location. I can't remember if I'm supposed to be meeting her at Kroger or at Marsh, so I need to look that up. The air conditioning feels fantastic. I'm always like passed out on the floorboard. Not really passed out, but lounging down there. You're so cute. You're adorable. She was terrified of the water fountain. Like, this park has a really neat water fountain that, like, it's 3 tiers. So you got like the top tier is for like adults, the middle tier is for children, and then the bottom tier is for pets. And I turned the water fountain on, the water came out, and it scared the living hell out of her. She would not get close to it. I could tell she was thirsty. She was panting really hard. I knew she was thirsty, but there was no way she was getting up on that water fountain. So I had to pick her up and like hold her over the water fountain, put the water on, and then she realized, oh, it's water, and then she was fine, and then she drank till her heart was content. But I don't know, and it's not like I don't socialize her. I mean, I've got a carry bag, 2 carry bags now. I need to do a review on my newest one. My newest one is a puppy sling, but I've got, you know, 2 bags to carry her in. I've taken her into restaurants, I've taken her into stores, UPS store all the time. I drive her with me everywhere. I mean, it's not like she's not socialized, but I don't know. At the park here, she's like every person. She wants to meet them, or she acts scared of them if they're running. She acts terrified that they're gonna stomp her, which makes her stop in front of my feet, which makes me trip over her, which gets kind of her stepped on sometimes. So, I don't know. So this killed about 10 minutes of my time. So we're gonna end this here for now, and we're gonna mosey on down to the next location while I drop my phone. Sorry. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we just finished the last garage sale meet, and I'll give you a little sneak peek at the bras. They're all the same bra, they're just in different colors, so the camera went crazy there for a minute, sorry. So all these, just give me a sneak peek, because I am going to haul all these along with everything else I've been buying lately, from rummage sale sites and such like that. Oh, it feels so good to be in the air conditioning. It feels quite nice. And Molly's back to being hyper. You can see in the back seat doing Molly stuff. I don't know what her plan is. Look out the window, I guess. Because staring at the neighbor's shed is so interesting. But, yeah. I'm contemplating getting a shower or just saying screw it for the day and getting one this evening before bed, because I don't know if I feel like doing it. But my mom should be here soon. Because we have a guy coming out here at 1 to do an estimate on what it's going to cost to have a privacy fence put in. It's going to push that back though, since now we have to get a new washer and dryer. I was hoping to be able to put in a privacy fence by fall, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that until like next spring now for the washer and dryer. So we'll see how that all works out. At least that's since free, so we're not paying for that. Nothing else for me to say right now, so I will talk to you guys a little later on today. So I think we're about done for the day. I'll make one more video after this to insert, just to wrap everything up. But we had the guy come out around 1 to do the estimate on what it's going to cost to do a fence, and it's going to cost $1,600 just to do the backyard. If we did the entire yard, like I wanted to do, like from corner of the house to the side and stuff, it would be $3,400. But for starters, we're just going to do the backyard for about, $1,600, something like that. Again, we got to get the washer and dryer first, and then pay that off, and then get the fence. So it's not going to fence in a lot. I'll go ahead and show you what we're going to get done. But at least Molly will have a space that's safe that she can run, and then whenever Banjo escapes out the door, because he keeps trying to, he just did it again today, and I caught him in time. So far we keep catching him in time, and it's good. But we really need to get that back door fixed so it'll latch better. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and show you where we will have it all done. And then I have to head off for another garage sale meet. I'm getting Molly a nice size cage for $10, so you can't beat that. Excuse me, I got like a tickle going on. I didn't expect that cough to be so loud. Okay, so the fence will go from the corner of the house here. No, he said we'll go ahead and use this fence for now, and up here where there used to be a gate from an old fence, he said we'll go ahead and do the gate right here. This is where the old fence used to be, and we'll cut it across right there, and we'll just use her fence for now. This just cut costs back on us for a little bit. And then back here, he said we'll go ahead and do privacy fencing from this fence post down to that little brick on the corner, and then all the way across here to the garage. And then back here, we will do it from privacy fencing from right here, because we don't have a lot going on here, but from right here on down to this corner of the house, this first corner. And then eventually we'll have them come out and we'll expand the gate. I don't think there's going to be a gate here, but this is where it's going to end. We'll have them expand it out to the very end of the house down there. And then we'll have them expand it all the way back behind the garage. And eventually we'll get a privacy fence put up there between our neighbors where the chain link is, because she already said that she'll just take her chain link down and we'll just do the privacy fence there. But it's kind of like cutting it in half. She found herself a new dog bed. It's so comfy. It's her perfect shape. She's a goofball. You comfy? What you doing? You laying in the drain? You laying in the drain? Look at that face. She's so cute. Cute. So we'll do the parts mostly on that side first with the privacy fencing for the 1600, and then once we get that paid off, we'll have them come out and finish up everything else with the rest of the privacy fence. So at least we won't be staring at the back alley anymore, and Molly will have a decent sized space to run. She won't have to be on an auger, and if Banjo comes out here, he should be okay. Hopefully he'll just stay in the yard until somebody can find him and bring him back inside. So I'm gonna head on off and do this garage sale meet, and I will show you the kennel, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I'll hold off for that until we do the haul, that thrifting haul I was talking about. Maybe we'll hold off on that. So I guess we'll go ahead and end it here, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, also, something cool happened today I was pretty excited about. I found some gift cards from Christmas that I had lost in my purse, of all places. But one of them's from Walmart, and it's got like, I think it has 60 on it. Mike's saying he thinks it's 70 to 80, but I'm pretty dang excited because now I can finish up my Sims 3 pack. I know everybody's on to the Sims 4, but I enjoy the Sims 3 as much as I did the very original Sims. So I'm not going to put all the money into getting the Sims 4 stuff. I'm just going to keep playing Sims 3 because I don't play it online or anything. I just play it just for my own amusement. Yeah, so I'm just going to finish up the Sims 3, like round out all the packs. I don't know how many I need. I need to like get on my game and find out like how many I need left. But yeah, I'm a simmer. I sim. I like simming. But so I'm pretty excited about that. Can finish everything up. And I was looking online earlier, and it looks like all the Sims 3 games have gone on sale to where they're like $10 to $16, which is pretty good considering they're like 20 to 40. So pretty excited about that. But that'll wrap up this vlog for today. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't anything too exciting, but you still enjoyed it anyways, and I will talk to you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked the video. Go check out some of my others, and leave any comments down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.